Third Heart, right?
Yeah.
This whole Miss SA thing, the scandal. What do you think about
I'm
that?
still trying not to touch that vibe.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we back with another one. My name is Alokwan React. This video is currently sponsored by Utwalama Africa with a product called Black and Proud. Now, this product is about dealing with African problems using African herbs. Yeah.
Henda, you are now entering a space for Black history.
Hey, let's get right to it. We're about to check out Sis UNATHI on Podcasting Chill, man.
So I'll be honest with you, right? So we invite a lot of people to come on the show. Some people are like, I'm never going on that platform, but I want to come. And it's like, whatever. If you don't want to come, you don't want to come, right?
Yeah.
But I was so heartbroken when you said you didn't want to come. I won't lie to you.
Were you?
I was so heartbroken. Because,
So was he?
Dude,
I didn't express it to
Ghost
me.
Lady, was he?
I was. Because
Now,
I'm
Joe,
curious.
like now. What's he in the
No, because the thing is, despite what you might think, what I think of you, right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I look up to you so much because you guys practically raised me. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about
get you,
YFM,
School
like
of Wine.
Rude Boy Paul,
Yeah.
Sansa Lee, you, Fresh,
You
all
can
those
say
guys.
You
Bad
can
boy
say Thomas.
T.
Bad boy Tilly and Sansa Haram boom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get you on, and when you said you didn't want to come, I was like, oh my goodness, this one stings a bit.
But you know why, though?
I do know why and understand it,
Thank you.
but it still hurts.
Thank you.
Because she sent a message. Did I show you the message, so?
Yeah, I think I remember you.
But also, Buffett, I have to give it up to Mekchi for being so smart. I think he realized a lot of artists, they want to come to the show, but because of what the show comes with, then he started developing other side podcasts where it's said to be a safe space for those abangafunda ukuza kuMekchi. But what they're not aware of, but I know they are aware because of they technically putting food on the table for Mekchi, whether they come to this show, whether they come to the Sunday show, whether they come to the Tuesday show, Oksalayo, it's all under the same umbrella, man, which is Podcast and Chill with Mekchi.
Every coast when Dudu messaged me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm on holiday.
Yeah, I remember that.
Can I show the continent, please, without the chillers like being down my throat?
Let me read the message.
Are you
to
gonna read it verbatim?
Yeah, let me read it for you.
Wow.
So Dudu reached out to
let's
Nazi,
hear it,
right?
let's hear it.
She
This was
says,
last
yeah.
It was exactly a year ago, actually.
For real?
Yeah.
So this is Unati's response. Good morning, Dudu. I hope you're well, my love. Thank you for your VN and the sincerity in your message. Ubabus Tole is the reason I want Best Female Artist and the reason Lady Smith, Black Mambazo are on my last album. He's a wonderful human being and an incredible African. 2021, when Kaya fired me, Mac G and the female host went on a character assassination mission with a one-sided story about me. That's the female host. We only have one, so you don't about that one.
Uchi L.
Yes. Mac G made references to my resting bitch face. Bitch being a word I don't even allow my son to listen to songs that have that word in them. The female host then went on to confirm that I made a friend go into depression when she was producing for Glenn and I on Metro. I come from a family of healers raised by a clinical psychologist, so I take spiritual and mental health very seriously. That to me was a damning, in capital letters, statement made from another one-sided story. They did this during a time when Mac G's friend went on a 10-day Twitter rant about me and all of South Africa was watching. I guess that was Saul, right?
Caesar, I think.
Oh, Caesar
Yeah,
Jomo.
that was
Oh,
Caesar.
yes.
You ever gone on a rant about me?
No, never.
Never mind a 10-day rant.
Yeah, it would be more.
I will never, capital letters, give them access to me. Never. Please feel free to forward this to your team so that they can let me heal in peace as my case against Kaya continues in the High Court.
Jeez.
Have the perfect day, Dudu.
Mouthful.
And here you are.
Hi, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
So what changed your mind? And I'm glad you changed your mind.
This is this is the broadcaster in me.
Yeah.
Why did I change my mind? Because we had that conversation.
Yeah.
It was the night you guys won. GQ,
yeah.
Broadcasters of the Year. Yeah. And it was a great moment. Yeah. It was a wonderful time. Bumped into Saul, he was leaving. I was like, Saul, I think you're a genius. Yeah. And then I bumped into you guys walking out.
Yeah.
And then the moment I saw you, I burst into tears because it all came back.
Yeah.
And you were like, let's talk. Yeah, in the middle of the award ceremony. Just broke into tears because I just saw the two of them. And then you were like, let's talk. And we talked and we talked and we talked. And Saul was like, you talked for that long? I'm like, yeah, we'd never spoken before.
Which I found out just before we started recording.
Literally. Yeah. And I was like, because we've never spoken before, you know? So it was important for me. I don't bear grudges. I'm just very honest, you know? And I had to be honest with feeling unsafe.
But I must say of it to the jacket UNATHI, man, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's koiseni vibes nyana. It's very beautiful.
We've never spoken before, you know? So it was important for me. I don't bear grudges. I'm just very honest, you know? And I had to be honest with feeling unsafe around the two of you. Yeah, now, you know.
Wait, so how does the conversation go? She says she feels unsafe. Okay, she cries. How do you react?
He says, let's go talk outside.
Yeah. Dude, we ended up talking about fatherhood, funny enough, bro.
Yeah,
like, most of the whole entire time, I was just, because I was telling her, like, dude, I've got 2 kids now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
How old are they now?
So my youngest is 2 and my son is 7.
That's a dope age.
Yeah.
That's a dope age gap as well. You're going to have fun with them.
Yeah. But yeah, man. She's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank goodness.
Ududu does not get her flowers, Bafethu. Ududu works. Ududu works. And abantu abakhona kule show, they are there because of Ududu. I think if it was to make G approaching these people, I'm sure 90% of them would have said, nah. But because of Ududu is the person that she is and she believes in herself. Usilethela amagesta sharp. Shout out to you, Dudu, man. I just gotta do this one for you. Shout out to you, Miss Dudu.
Welcome to a special edition of Podcast and Chill. We're chilling with a fucking legend, a broadcasting icon. She's done it all. Give it up for UNATHI! Before we speak about you, I wanted to find out from you, because you're a broadcaster at heart, right?
Yeah.
This whole Miss SA thing, the scandal. What do you think about
I'm
that?
so trying not to touch that vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think. You know, a part of me is like, would they allow a South African to enter Miss Nigeria?
Never.
And then another part of me is, but we've raised this beautiful soul as South African in our country. So depending on what different people are saying, I'm like, okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. So I genuinely don't know, you know? Yes, her parents aren't from here, but like she was born here. But like she was born here and she was raised here. I guess for me, the interesting thing is that Miss SA is privately owned. You know, it's not a government parastatal. It doesn't belong to any public entity. So do we really have a say? Do they care? Don't they care? It's, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, but even if it's privately owned, I mean, South Africa, if you're going to represent SA on even an international platform, it matters then to the average South African because you're representing us. Essentially.
And I hear all the arguments because a lot of people are talking about cultural representation. Are we being represented, you know, Ko Limpopo? Are we being represented, Ko Northern Province, in terms of the cultural exchange? Because it does become a kind of cultural exchange, you know, when they have to show us who they are. So I get why people are up in arms, but I also get why, you know, people are saying she's ours. Because
but also discovering what we discovered with Miss SA. Now, for those who don't know, there's a lady by, I think it's CHIDIMMA, entered Miss SA. The father is Nigerian. The mother was said to be South African. Or I think the mother is also a Nigerian, but she gave birth to this beautiful lady, a South African, and the lady entered Miss SA. And due to the celebration that she had when she made it through to the finalist, and then she started posting videos, but 90% of the people that were on those videos were Nigerian people who were celebrating her success or celebrating her victory or celebrating that she has made it thus far. And then that's what made abantu base South Africa ukuthi bakwate, and they started questioning a lot of things. And shout out to also to Home Affairs for coming through and clarify ukuthi she is South African by birth, but the ID umamaka isebenzisile was illegal. So manje they are being investigated. I'm not sure what's the outcome of that investigation because of it's been some time now. But shout out to the people, man, for standing out for South Africa. I think Nami, if I was a Twitter person, I would have done the same. Asked questions, make sure we get the right answers, ask the right people, and also shout out to Gaten Mackenzie. I think the guy for it is Katangene Ngaso, kule department that he's on, which is sports. He's doing great, and we just love him, man. Shout out to Babu Gaten.
Exchange, you know, when they have to show us who they are. So I get why people are up in arms, but I also get why, you know, people are saying she's ours because she is, and we raised her.
I think it uncovered a lot of layers, and it showed that as a country, we've got a lot of healing to do, man.
We're broken. We really are. And, you know, I always say to my friends, the reason why I love traveling the continent is getting to experience Africans who've also gone through the same atrocities that we have, different kinds. We've got child slaves, we've got child soldiers, you know, girls disappearing, genocides. We're not the only country that has been through atrocities, and I think sometimes we need to behave better, be more welcoming. I mean, as soon as I leave the borders, people are so friendly. People, extremely. People invite you into your home.
And before I forget, just to add for Tigui Ishaga's essay, a shout out also to Chidimma. She's also made it to Miss Nigeria. I'm not sure if she's won, but the last time I checked, they were just putting out faces of people who've entered the competition. Now, Miss Nigeria will get so much attraction because of this beautiful lady. So now she has done a lot on her side, making sure Guti she raises the Nigerian flag very high because abantu bazombheka, abantu bazomgada and see ukuthi she'll pull through as a Nigerian. I know ukuthi she'll win that one because, hey man, we've seen the pictures. We've seen the pictures.
You know, and it's something I've started learning as a South African whenever I have visitors. Stop, you know, saying, let me take you out to a restaurant. They want to come to our homes. We cook for them.
Dude, you go to Nigeria and the Nigerians, they're like, dude, why do you guys do this to us? We love you so much. We listen to your music, your culture.
They do.
You know, it's like, why do you keep doing It's crazy, right?
It is. It is. We're very broken. And there's a lot of healing and forgiveness. I think there's a lot of unforgiving characteristics about us sometimes as South Africans because we're so triggered, because we're so hurt. And I think we just need to forgive and allow people to, if they've hurt us, you know, show that they're sorry, remorse, have some remorse. And also us, we're not perfect. We're far from perfect. So we need to kind of, you know, get with the program.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you grow up in like UK, Netherlands? Like, so you're a foreigner in those countries?
I was a foreigner in Namibia. We moved to Namibia when I was 6 months old. We lived there for 4 years. Then we came back for 5 months. Then we went to the UK, grew up there. Came back when I was 12, studied high school, Grahamstown, university, first half of my university, Grahamstown. Then I finished my international media studies in the Netherlands.
That's crazy, man.
It's amazing.
And what was that like for you?
Dope.
Yeah.
Hard, as you were saying, being a foreigner, called a foreigner, reminded you're a foreigner, treated like you're a foreigner. But it also taught me resilience. Like, I don't seek validation from people easily because I've always been different, always been alone. But dope.
And also,
like,
I think it's about time we encourage us as South Africans to travel outside of South Africa. Thina South Africans siyasaba to go out, especially if you think of the idea of going out without a solid plan. That's why abantu abangaphandle sifila ngathi bagcwele ngapha because of thina. We don't go to their places. We just like ownership. But balulekile ukuthi nathi we must encourage our kids ukuthi travel the world. Go see people, go find new opportunities, go see new ideas. And mangabe an idea that you see out there, ubonoguti, it's already been done or repeated a million times. You can come home and implement the idea. And I believe Uguti, that's the way that we might have to boost our economy because of siyasaba manukuphuma nge-South Africa bafethu, and it's not on. We can do better, and I know ukuthi once aphuma nge-South Africa, there's a lot that we can achieve. You can take Amapiano as an example. Amapiano is booming in the UK, booming in the US, but there's no hub that we have in both of those places to make sure ukuthi we secure what's ours, we secure the money, we secure izinto ekufanele ukuthi zize kithi as South Africans. We depend abantu nabangaphandle to give us a call and say, hey, you are booked endaweni so come through. You go there, you do your show, then you come back. Stay there and see what opportunities may come your way. Stay there. Music magic, you can survive with loading music online and then do your own thing, do your own networking. Yekela music ukuthi wenzele imali, because if you don't have to be in South Africa to make sure that your music is popping, there's YouTube manje. We can do better, man.